I'm the UnpopularYouTuber, and today is another anime series corner video with yours truly, me. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, thank you for watching. And if you are a familiar subscriber here on the channel, welcome back. Here on the channel, we do some random things. Random shenanigans, banana sandwiches, story time with Corey, guitar videos, game videos, and anime. We talk about anime. Well, today is an anime corner series video. So today I'm going to talk about anime. And in my archives of anime collection, I wanted to talk about a beautiful, beautiful story about a girl named, woman, I would say woman, named Violet EverGarden. Violet EverGarden. This is the complete series. Story revolves around an auto memory doll. Dolls were initially created by a scientist named Dr. Orlan to assist his blind wife Molly in writing her novels, and later retains those novels to be sent out by a service of a memory doll. In present time, in terms of the industry of writing and sending letters to one another, a company has been able to take dolls or androids and use them to be mail carriers and writers for letters for people to send to loved ones, notifications to, get across. This is a time period where there wasn't a lot of technology like we have nowadays, such as email, video chat, streaming, so cell phones. People wrote letters, handwritten letters, and some people couldn't write letters, so they would have someone come in and write letters for them. So the purpose of having a memory doll or an android would help that said person to achieve in getting a message out to so-and-so. So this is a really, really unique type anime series. And it's one of those series that starts off where you really don't know what's going on. You know the concept. You know a little bit of what's happening. Now, Violet, she was officially created as a memory doll, but she joined the army and was, created as a soldier, a weaponized doll. And when her lieutenant, I think it was lieutenant or captain, was killed in battle, and she was wounded, and while recovering, she earned a Purple Heart, which, that's what you get when you get wounded. You earn a Purple Heart for taking a damage within a war. Anyway, she lost the ability of using her hands, so she had to be rebuilt. And to slowly help her rebuild herself, she was hired as a typist. So she learned how to type letters and retain information by typing up letters and sending letters out as a mail carrier. It's a really, really, really beautiful, musically scored anime. It also has a beautiful design in set and in storytelling. You really do feel the emotions. You really do feel the character bonding between one another. Sometimes when I watched it, it did make me kind of tear up. There are certain scenes. There is a certain episode where it is really heartfelt, and it does play on those emotions that it's like, oh. Not as much, not too bad, where, for example, in not My Hero, sorry, Full Metal Alchemist, Nina, when she was transformed into a half dog, half human, yeah, a lot of people are still angry about that. I still am, but it's heartbreaking to watch that episode and feel that scene, and feel the emotion within that scene. So there's an episode on here, and I believe that's episode 7, that it's gut-wrenching. Not horrific, it's gut-wrenching emotionally, because it's like, oh, that's really sad. Like, you really just, you want to skip that episode. So spoiler, I know if anyone hasn't seen this series, I apologize. But it is one episode that sometimes it was hard for me to get past and to finish the series. But I managed to get through it. So, it is a 13 episode series. 13th episode being an OVA. Which means that it's a little extended. It's an extended, long episode, where it has a little bit more filler details in episode to give the story a little bit more confirmation, or a little bit more what's the word? Concrete foundation to help tell the story. Missing pieces. Basically, they fill in the gaps using, like, frog DNA. Jurassic Park. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I deal with a lot of movie references here. But yes, there was 2 movies that were in the works. The first movie, unfortunately, had to be on hiatus due to a issue with Japan. There was a freak fire that burnt down the studio that came up with or was airing and creating this anime series. And there were a few people that died, and the studio still is recovering from that. And so that movie was kind of put on hiatus, unfortunately. Now, they did finally manage to finish there was 2 movies. They finished 1 movie, actually, that was aired in Japan, and originally aired in Japan, and finally came to the States, came to America, and I was able to get my hands upon that movie, said movie. 1 second. Here we go. Here's the movie. You can see that? Violet EverGarden. An internal. The internal entirety. I don't know how to speak. The auto memory doll. So basically, this movie plays off what leads off on the end of the series. Violet goes to an all-girl girls' school, where she is sent to help this one girl become a proper lady, and just help her, around with school. And And at first, you know, the girl is very, what's the word, uptight. She's like, you know, I really don't need your help. I can do this on my own, you know. Very, you know, standoffish. But over the period of time that, you know, her and Violet are together, they start to form a bonding relationship, a friendship, to help, you know, overcome her school ordeals, and eventually she has to graduate. And when she graduates in this all-girls school, unfortunately, before she was enlisted and before she started the school, this girl, she was handpicked to be wed. So she's like in a contract, basically. When she turns like a certain age, she's mandatory to marry this certain person. I forget the word what you call that, but it's not a shotgun wedding. It's basically, I don't know, I forget the word. Anyway, and so she gets married to this wealthy, rich prick, I guess, and kind of, you know, and Violet has to go back to the, you know, her headquarters, and I guess the sister that got married, she had a little sister, and her little sister actually scouts out and finds Violet after receiving a letter that was written from her older sister who got married. And her little sister eventually teams up with teams up with Violet and another mail carrier to go and find her older sister and to give her older sister a letter that she had written for her. And it's very heartfelt. It's very beautiful. It's sad, honestly, truly. It really is sad. But it's like a happy sad, you know. It's like a joyful sad. It's not like a. It's a. It's an awe moment, you know. It's a touchy, happy moment. But it's a really good movie. The movie is about an hour and a half long, hour and 45 minutes long. And it really did it really did help me finish the whole series and put you know, everything together. And I really wish that, you know, and I hope in the future that, you know, the studio will actually get back into finishing their current project of Violet EverGarden. But I'm a big fan of this anime series, and I highly would recommend all my viewers out there to really check it out, to watch it, especially now, you know, anime is starting to really kick off on in America, within this country. You can actually still watch the series on Netflix. I still believe it's on Netflix. You can also be able to stream it on Funimation. Now, I would say Crunchyroll, but recently Crunchyroll has was bought out and has become one big origin, or has come together and now mutated with Fun Animation. So now Fun Animation owns the right to Crunchyroll and that studio and that streaming program. I don't know how businesses work. Anyway, you know, it's like you have McDonald's and Burger King, and then all of a sudden, boom, Burger King buys out McDonald's, or McDonald's buys out Burger King, and then, you know, you just have, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you could have watched it on Crunchyroll, but now everything that's on Crunchyroll, Funimation owns all the rights to that streaming service for anime series and movies. So, dubbed and subbed. So, that's where you probably can watch it now on Funimation or Netflix, the series, and also the movie as well. But I don't know how long, because Netflix usually every 6 months they update their categories, update their TV shows and movies, and so it's basically, if it's there, try to watch it. You know, it's really easy to get entranced and to just get hooked and just start binge watching it. And I mean, if you're one of those type of people that want to do that, you know, be my guest. You know, all power to you. For me, it took me a while to finish the series because I was currently watching a different series on a different platform, and then I was watching another series on another platform, and I was like trying to juggle. And I can do it myself. Not a lot of other people can multitask like that, but I've gotten tricks of the trades. But yeah. But I just wanted to talk to you guys and gals about Violet EverGarden, the Memory Doll anime series here on the channel. Yes. So I'm probably gonna watch it tonight. To be honest. So I mean, I got other anime series to watch, but for right now, since I'm talking about this, I'm probably gonna watch. I haven't even opened the movie. I actually watched the movie on Netflix, and that's why I went out and actually got the hard copy of myself. But I haven't actually opened the package yet. When I bought it, so I might just watch the movie again, or I might just pop in the series and watch it. Who knows? I don't know, but I got work early in the morning, so I better do it soon and fast. But thank you for stopping in for another short anime series corner video with yours truly, the Unpopular YouTuber. Much appreciation for those who view my videos and like my videos or dislike my videos. And for those who have been subscribed or are new to the channel, thank you, and I hope in the near future I can entertain you with more wonderful random shenanigans content. So until then, keep watching anime, keep trying to find a waifu, eat enough ramen, and remember 100 push-ups a day, 100 sit-ups a day, 1 banana each meal. Practice your super side steps. You get it. Until then, I'm Corey. Until we meet again, das vidania.